Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Madeline and I love making fun, informational videos about how to live a high vibe life. If you vibe with that message, go ahead and join the community by hitting that subscribe button and joining the discussion in the comments. Today's video is going to be building off of my last video, Everything is Energy. And if you haven't watched that one yet, go ahead and watch it, maybe before, so you can get like a good background. But anyway, everything is energy. Since everything is energy and you can affect your own energy, in a way that means you can affect everything. Do not be fooled into giving your power away, aka letting other people change your vibration. Since we know that we are affected by and also create our own energy, it's time to take that to the next level. And we're gonna ask a very important question, which is, what kind of energy have you been tuning into? This is a very fun practice because once I started being more conscious of the vibrations I was allowing into my life, it allowed me to be more intentional and raise my vibe higher and improve everything, literally everything, because everything is energy, right? Whenever you're at a low vibration, you can easily adjust to a high vibration because humans are like radios. We create our own electromagnetic frequencies with our hearts, with our emotions, but we can also tune into other energetic frequencies like a radio. For example, if you have a radio, you can tune it to 99.6 and get rock music, or you can tune it into 101.7 and you get 80s and whatnot. Whatever you're tuning into is what you're picking up on and you're vibing with that. And there's all these different frequencies going on, even if we can't see them, right? Like you can't literally see the vibrations, but they're always there. You just have to tune into them, right? Your body is the same way, okay? Whatever you surround yourself with is what you start to take on, okay? One of the most impactful quotes I remember hearing was, something like, if you hang around 5 smokers, you'll be the 6th. If you hang around 5 athletes, you'll be the 6th. Because humans, we're social beings and we're pretty sensitive to energy. So whatever we are around, we start to become like. It's a really good argument for surrounding yourself with positivity, right? For example, food and music, both things that we consume are the same way. When you eat healthy food, you tune into a healthy vibration and your body will reflect that health. If you listen to, I personally listen to a lot of really high vibe music, and it's really helped me raise my vibration, think about my world and myself in a more positive place. Another one of my favorite sayings is, the proof is in the pudding, right? Like, you're gonna find out what you've been tuning into because you're gonna see it in your results. You don't get vanilla pudding by putting chocolate pudding mix into the pudding, right? The proof is in the pudding. So I just love that saying. It's kind of silly, but it makes me smile. So that's how it is. Whatever energy that you're around is going to turn into your manifestations. Okay, so basically you want to think about, what have you been tuning into, and does that frequency support your goals? How can you tune into a higher vibration that actually does support the manifestation of your goals? Because everything is energy, right? So if you want something that you don't have, that's simply a reflection of the fact that you are not on the same vibration as what you want. Luckily, you're a conscious radio and you can change your tuner to tune into whatever vibe you want so they can align and you can receive your manifestation. That's the whole thing that got me into wanting to make high vibe videos, is to help people live high vibe lives so they can get the things they want. You ultimately have the power to decide what frequency you're tuning into. You're not just a radio that's set to somebody else's preferences. You're conscious. You can change your emotions, you can change the frequencies that you're putting out. And whenever you change the frequency of what you're tuning into, that's going to change the results you receive. You're not going to tune into the station 101.7 that's rock music and somehow end up on a different, no. Whatever you're tuning into is what you're going to get. this little equilibrium thing here. And that's why confidence is so important as well, because when you're tuned into this confident energy of knowing your self-worth versus when you're tuned into this energy of like, oh, woe is me, you know, you're going to get two different very results when you act from two different places of being. So what are you tuning into? That is the real question for today. The first step of this, of course, is just becoming conscious. And that's why I wanted to make this video, so you can start to get those wheels turning and think about, what have you been tuning into? What are you surrounding yourself? And is it really supportive of the life that you want to live? If you're not sure, you don't know how to answer this question, think about your recent emotional state. Our emotions are our natural GPS. They are the best directions we could ever get, really, because when you're feeling good, it's a sign, you know, that whatever you're doing is a good thing. When you feel really bad, it's a bad thing. And that's the same thing with truth and lies. Like, if you say something like, I'm stupid, it feels bad because it's not true, okay? Bad feelings equals lies. Like, bad feelings are on that low vibration that is also on the vibration of lying. So don't believe it. And let me also remind you that as you are reflecting on these things, this is a judgment-free practice. You don't have to be mad at yourself. You don't have to get down on yourself. Don't lower your vibes for no reason. Come on now. You didn't always have this information. You didn't always know about different vibrations, so it's not fair to judge yourself. And growth isn't linear either. So it's, you know, sometimes we can get on ourselves to be like, oh, I should have known better. I shouldn't have let that get to me. But don't beat yourself up over that either. Just realize, like, oh, this is what happened. This is why I was triggered. I'm gonna do better next time. And when you're on that vibe of improvement, you're just gonna attract more improvement. So it's a positive, self-fulfilling prophecy. And I'll do like a real life example of this because I feel like examples just help, right? So let's say I'm at work and someone or something is just annoying me and I'm just like, I twitch because I'm angry, right? Stop, take a breath when you start to realize, you know, you're getting this really strong negative emotions, and just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna give my power away like that. This person might be having a bad day, but I'm not gonna let them make me have a bad day too. And I can always do that with gratefulness. So even if you're at work, you could be grateful that you're not gonna be at work forever. You could be grateful for having a job, that you're making money, even if you're being annoyed. I'm always grateful for my water. If you know me, this water is in almost every video I make because I love my water. But yeah, just start thinking of like, I'm grateful I have clothing, I'm grateful my hair is growing, I'm grateful that I'm conscious enough to realize when my vibes are off track and I can bring them back. And before you realize it, you're gonna be in this happy gratefulness spiral. So if you ever notice yourself getting low or down, just bring it back to gratefulness. The point is, nobody gets to decide your vibration except for you. You can turn any situation into a positive situation the more you focus on positives. When you focus on a problem, you're only going to get more problems. You have to focus on solutions. Don't make things worse, make things better. Silver linings, right? What you focus on will expand. So if you want the problems to expand, focus on the problems. But if you want solutions, you know, focus on the solutions. That's the magic of being conscious of the vibrations that you're tuning into. And it really is magic. I know maybe it sounds a little simplistic and you want to be like, that's too good to be true. But the more you practice this, you get more evidence and you're just like, oh my God, I wish we would have learned this in school, right? But you're learning it now, and that means there's plenty of room for improvement now. I hope that my examples helped. I hope this video really helped you understand the magic of being conscious and intentional about the vibrations that you're tuning into, and remind you of your power, that you can always change and you can always improve, okay? I love you. And I hope you stay tuned because I'm gonna keep making more videos to help you keep your vibe high. And I'll see you next time.